Ave Satanas, lovely living people, and welcome to, what? An Unofficial Ghost Podcast. My name is Lizzie.
And I'm Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina, how are ya?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Still, I'm very good. Thank you. Yes. Hi. Welcome back.
Hi.
It's been, I would like to say a while, but it hasn't been a while. It's been a week.
Yes.
Welcome back. If you're still here, why?
Because this is now the video podcast. Hello. No?
Yeah, we decided like if you wanted to listen to us, you probably like wanted to see us do this.
Yes.
Good.
Especially since then you can also tell if we're just like giving us weird looks or not.
Yeah,
while
we
we're
can't.
not talking.
Yeah, and we can't act too weird now that
Okay.
people see us.
Speaking of acting weird, I decided to get some Swedish cider today. I mean, I just found it at the store and I was like, oh. So that's what I'm drinking. It's
In the fridge because it was there.
it was it's oh my god. Should I? No.
Yes, try to pronounce that.
Herrljunga? There's a double R. Herrljunga cider with a ginger lemon. I read it on the back, but no. I'm not
Say
gonna
ginger. Say ginger in Swedish.
No.
Yes.
No. Ingefära? And citron.
Good.
Citron? Kinda, I don't know. Whatever.
You did very well.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, welcome back. Yes, we would first maybe like to talk a little bit about the reception for to the last episode.
Yes, we got comments.
Yes, we got like people actually wrote us. Thank you. Yes, again, so first of all, thank you so much for writing us, like giving us comments. People on Facebook messaged me saying that they liked it. So yes, that was.
Did you pay them?
Well, not with money.
Well, good to know.
Yeah, so thank you for taking your time to actually write us things. That was very, very cool. Yeah, people like someone actually wrote us their theories that they have.
Yes.
We won't talk about them like specifically today because we have another topic today. But we will once we like get to the actual theories. But Nika, I think their name was. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for taking your time and actually writing us like a whole paragraph. Thank you so much. Yes. And we also got another. Are you okay?
No. I thought you weren't watching. It was just
we also got another message from Danny.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much, Danny. Yes, and to everybody that like wrote things on Facebook, thank you so much. Yes, okay, enough about that.
Oh, we also got a comment on Spotify.
Yes, thank you
from
so
Steph.
much for that.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. They said we were unhinged. And I thought it was funny because I renamed our channel on Discord to Unhinged the other day. Yeah. Seems
I will
like
stop
a
saying
theme.
thank you now because it's like
Thank you.
Yes. So before we'll talk about today's topic, there's been like something happened yesterday. We were recording this on what day is it? Friday.
Friday. It's Friday.
28th.
Friday.
No, thank you. It's the 28th of July. Yeah, yesterday the many people got their Impera Deluxe box with the long-awaited what? It's
No,
deluxe
I was
box,
just
isn't
like, is it called deluxe or exalted or special collectors?
I thought it was
whatever edition. I don't know.
Anyways, people got their box.
They got their box with the stay vinyl And
We have opinions.
yeah.
We talked about if we actually wanted to stay neutral, but that's not our nature. So
Yes. I want to be honest.
yeah, we're not sugarcoating things that
No.
we like.
I mean, we
No,
are like fans, obviously.
people probably figured.
Cardi baby on my t-shirt. Um,
Anyways,
anyways, yeah.
yes, we heard it very early in the morning yesterday on Thursday, and we didn't enjoy it.
No, not
Like
really.
like the version with Patrick Wilson is his name, was good.
Hmm.
I like that one.
Hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
but what do you mean?
I mean, to be honest, like, which day was it when they said it's gonna be like, or when Patrick Wilson posted it on Instagram that this song is gonna be at the end of Insidious, and the next day, when
Yeah,
it was the first day that this movie was out in the German cinemas, we went. Both of us, just like different cities, and we were like,
yeah,
"Oh my god, yeah, it's gonna come!" And the movie
yeah. We
is
messaged each other like all throughout
wonderful movie,
the
like
movie. It
best
wasn't a good
movie.
movie.
Um, and then in the end,
Underwhelming.
yes, and then in the end, when the song started playing, I was like, "Why is there so much autotune over Patrick Wilson's voice?" That was
Which
my
I mean,
first thought.
he's an actor.
Exactly, and then I was like, "Well, yeah, okay, well, maybe I don't know." Like, I thought he said somewhere that he sang a few songs or whatever, or did he just like, I don't know, a musical? I have no idea, to be honest, and I don't want to research now. Um, but yeah, that's like, okay, he's an actor. Like, maybe they needed it, or maybe they wanted it to sound like that, to sound more like the original. I don't know.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, okay, sure. And Tobias's part is like, good. It's just like, okay, yeah, woo.
And he got this like
Yeah.
this like villain part of the
Yeah.
song.
The only thing I didn't like in the cover, like overall, it doesn't matter if it's like, just like the Patrick Wilson version or the,
Solo version.
yeah, is that I feel in the original, the change between, or like the difference between the soft voice and the please stay with me, and the villain voice, or whatever, is just like more drastic, and I feel that it's not for my liking, or for the emotions that I felt listening to the original. It wasn't like drastic enough, so it could have been dirtier on Tobias' side, but that's just like fine-tuning for, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I see that. I see that definitely. Yeah. So when the solo version dropped yesterday, like people started recording it from their turntables, record player. I don't know what it's called. I think I sent it to you, and I said that it sounded weird. Like the first thing that came to my mind was that it sounds like as if they just put like a Tobias AI over Patrick's voice. That's what it sounded like. That was the very first thing that came to my mind. Like that Tobias didn't even record it, which is of course not true. But that's what it sounded like to me. It just sounds very like we're not music experts, okay? Like I can't sing for shit. Like Lizzie can.
No, but no.
Yes, you can.
But not like. I mean, I wouldn't need that much. It depends. But this one was like, it's just like, it's obviously auto-tuned. It's just like you can hear it because it's just like
Yeah, but
in the middle
why?
of, I don't know. It's
There's
wobbly.
no reason for that.
Exactly. It's not like Tobias can't sing, or he needs that. It also doesn't make it sound like the original soft angelic voice, or whatever you might call this. It's just like weird, especially like the first sentence, first part, first few words.
It sounds thin.
Yeah.
Thin and full of autotune, which he doesn't need.
Yeah.
because the second part is still it's still the same as it was in the cover.
Yeah.
And it sounds good. Like in my personal opinion, I like it. So why did they do that to the first part?
I don't know.
Like
I also, yeah.
at first I thought that maybe the cover was first. Like Patrick wasn't at the first part and Tobias did the second part. But that is of course not the case. Like the song was pre-recorded by Tobias in the whole.
Yeah, and
You
as
know what I
we
mean?
found out, because it says like a cardinal copia on the
Vinyl.
vinyl label
Back,
and on
the
the
back,
back,
the back of the vinyl. Yeah.
whatever. So, first of all, if any of you believe that this is an indicator that cardinal copia would be back, like,
No, you know what? No. As I said in the last episode, every theory is valid.
no, it's just like I'm like I don't. It's valid, but I just
We don't have to share this opinion.
yeah, I wouldn't ever share this. But no, it's true. I mean, it's kind of like to me, it's obvious that this was like recorded back in the day before before Cardinal became Papa.
Really?
What? It's the same person.
No, that's not what I mean. You
No,
mean like
kidding.
it's been recorded like years and years and years ago?
I do think so, because it says Cardinal Copia. Because why else would it say Cardinal Copia?
Let me just say something. My friend, shout out to Jillian,
Hi, Jillian.
my homegirl. She said that she thinks that it's been one of the songs that's been recorded for Phantomime.
Huh.
With like a bunch of other songs. But I mean, he said that there's been like he recorded a bunch of other songs for that
But
EP.
didn't he also record them while he was already Papa? I do not have the vinyl here, so I mean, Phantomime was just like, Jesus, he knows me. And, so
Hanging around,
recent,
so evil.
yeah. So recent covers, kind of. I mean, to be, whatever. Yeah, we would have to. Does anybody out there have like a vinyl or CD of Phantomime? And I mean, we could Google it, but I'm too lazy.
Like Google what? When it's been recorded?
If it says somewhere on Phantomime, Cardinal Copia instead of just like.
No,
I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm 100% sure we would have read that somewhere.
See, and that's why I think that it was like pre-recorded, like back in the day, and
Oh, I
Tobias
see.
maybe
Okay.
did not like it enough to release it, and it was just like
Yeah, that's what.
there.
Yeah.
That
I'll
was
share that
like where I was going. Yeah. So, and it was just like recorded, and he was like, nah, it's not good enough. Obviously.
Well,
I mean,
I wouldn't say it's not,
partially.
it isn't.
Partially.
I wouldn't say
not
it isn't
bad.
good. It's
No.
just not
Yeah.
our cup of tea, maybe.
Yeah,
Like we read comments where people were like praising it, which is also fine.
I mean, yeah, you like what
If
you
you
like,
like it,
right? Exactly.
Good for you.
It's just we don't. I mean,
We sound
especially
so fucking judgy.
well, yeah, and I'm pretty sure that I don't know. Like, I assume it also isn't the favorite of Tobias's covers or songs that he ever released.
Maybe he got like a little. I don't want to say pressure to release it. I don't think we want to go there like entirely.
Yeah, maybe it was just like hanging around next to the other covers. And then they were like, hey, this Patrick Wilson guy, he really likes you. And I don't know how it went. I heard it.
Yeah, Patrick actually
yeah.
asked.
Yeah. And then they were like, oh yeah, hey, this song could just like fit Insidious perfectly. And then they were like, oh yeah, I could take it. And then they were like, you know what? Let's sell this box for $200 or even more.
You know what? Let's not go there. Maybe it's the second episode. Like, let's not go there entirely.
It's just like, I mean, yeah. I mean, to be honest, like I will still buy the Swedish version, because it's
a little cheaper.
Even though I really want the stamps. The stamp set.
Yeah.
Then I can write you a letter and seal it like in the old days and be like, here.
Goodness.
No.
We get like delivered by, I don't know, like a horse carriage or something like that. That would be
Yes,
very nice.
I'll write it myself.
The horse or the carriage?
Both.
From Bavaria to where I live, just like riding on the horse with the
Yeah.
leather.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna be like, oh, do you remember like Monty Python? Like Monty Python. Was it Quest for the Holy Grail or something like message for you, sir? Yes. That's gonna be me. And then I'm just gonna leave again. It's just like bye. Hmm.
There will be nothing in the letter. It's just for the
Of course.
vaccine.
To be honest, like if I ever get that, I mean, I will like every letter I write. I will at work not write like messages in Teams or something. I'm gonna write letters to my colleagues and just seal them like every time.
Like you read something to the bank and they open it and like, what the
Yes. Or just like to my colleague, like, hey, can you change the font on that one? Just like seal with a wax seal. Just like, can you? Good morning to everyone. Just like, I'm here. I have arrived. Just, okay. Enough of this nonsense.
Yeah, that won't. That we will stop that now. On today's topic. No. First of all, so sorry. That was loud.
No, it was just like, oh no, wait, what? Huh?
On Spotify, you have the option. Wow,
Mhm.
it's the same word in German. Yeah,
Sie Optione. That's not
You
the
have the
German word.
no, it's not. What was that? Like a
Oh.
weird Italian.
What? I don't know. It's just it's just me talking.
Maybe stop that. Anyways, on Spotify, you have the option to answer a question. And today's question will be what you think about. What do you mean?
I don't
We didn't talk about it, I know, but I just decided to do that. Today's question will be how you liked the solo version of Stay. If you like it, write that. If you don't like it, write that. If you just, I don't know.
if you don't
You don't
care.
Yeah. Just write
Just
down.
say, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
What?
I was thinking that maybe no. I was thinking that maybe we can also ask other questions, but maybe that will like.
Yeah, but there's.
I'm this old,
that's
okay?
That's not.
I'm this
I
old.
still have it on my phone. But it's not an option to put in more than one question per
Oh,
episode.
okay. But
you can still write us on Instagram.
And be like, I hate you because you say it sounds bad. And then we're like,
If that's your opinion, just write that.
and then we're like,
That's
okay.
We can decide which answers we're publishing. So whatever you want.
No, but just like to be honest, like yeah, like it's just an opinion. Everything.
Just stay respectful. That's all.
Yeah.
Should we get to today's topic?
Yeah.
Okay, we decided to do the first episode, like not the first, but the first ones after the introduction, maybe.
Second.
The first after the introduction episode. Let's put it like this. We decided to do these about to do them about the papas. But since there's not that much info on, especially on Primo, not that much on Secondo, we decided to put them in a episode together, and we will probably also talk about like a little bit about Nihil.
Yeah,
Zero,
the
whatever you wanna call
basics, because like depending on which direction and which theory you go, you can just like dive so deep into Nihil. I know it.
We won't go there. We won't go to my deep rooted love for Nihil.
No. Oh.
Just for clarification, that was a joke.
Yeah, but yeah, in general, like we have notes, so that we don't have
Print
to
it
Google
out.
this time.
Print it out.
Yes, because I was
You're
like,
old.
no, because I was like, maybe I want to take notes before the episode, not during, but like before, and just like mark something, like the dates and something. Just
But
like,
you didn't do that?
no, obviously,
It makes just no sense.
no.
This is such a
Oh,
mess again.
I
Anyway,
don't.
that's what you're going to get.
Exactly. No, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, we were thinking like, where should we start? Just like dive into like one of the theories and be like, oh yeah, but yeah, and this makes sense because oh wait, do we have to go back to whatever? Almost like last episode was kind of.
Like there are people
Um,
listening that don't know shit about. Like friends of mine are listening. My mother's actually listening to our podcast, so
Hi.
they don't know anything. But
True. That was
yeah,
my
so they
nice
don't know.
smile.
My mother knows me. She knows that I'm not a nice person.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, maybe like. Hmm? Wow, that was a long pause.
But they have visuals now.
Oh
Visuals.
yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Can we play that sound?
Huh?
Can we play that sound?
I
Like
don't
the
know.
recording
Can we?
sound?
You have to play
Let me
because
let
when
me
I
try.
play
Let
it,
me try.
everything is just like.
Oh, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's. Oh my gosh, if I'm playing the wrong one. Uh, isn't it a way one?
Nächste.
Nee, that's not. Oh yeah, okay. Love
Okay.
that song. Yeah. Anyways, so we would like to start with Primo. Papa Emeritus Zero.
Primo. I don't know why I just did that.
Goodness. We decided to not start with Nihil because it wouldn't make sense timeline-wise.
And also because we probably have the most to say about
Oh,
him.
Nihil.
So we just get like Primo and Secondo out of the way and just like whatever.
Yeah, we'll probably just drop some facts about Primo and Secondo and maybe talk a little bit about them with Nihil later because we both do have some opinions.
We have questions also.
We do.
Like,
Like the last couple of days when we researched it, like questions started to pop up.
just how? When?
How
Where?
and when? Yes, when.
Who?
That's a very good point. And
When?
why?
Yeah, when and why? And how why? How why?
So, let me just drop some facts right here. What do you think?
Okay.
So, Papa Emeritus the First, Primo, whatever you want to call him. By the way, we would like to say that the first three papas. What?
Can I say it in my favorite way?
Do it.
Papa Emeritus the First, Primo. Yay.
Okay.
Emeritus, Primo.
Okay. Papa number one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The names. The like Primo, Secondo, and Terzo, whatever, however you want to call them. We for the longest time we thought that they were actually fan names.
Just wait a second. Why? Why does this like why?
Are you okay?
No. Sorry if you heard like a ding sound. A ding. Because Windows does not give a shit about whether I close WhatsApp or not. So, I'm sorry.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Thanks again to Jillian, who actually decided to share that piece of information with me. They're not fan named. They're actually named Primo, Secondo, and Terzo by, well, Ghost, Tobias, whatever you want to call it. They were like written out on a stage background. The names?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yes. Anyways, back to Primo. He was like most active in the Opus Eponymous era, which is my favorite Ghost album, which was like around 2008 to 2012. Yes, he was like, since he was the first Papa and well, the start of Ghost, Tobias probably didn't have that much funding, I guess. So the mask looks, I don't want to say cheap. It is. You can
To
buy
be
it. You can
honest,
actually buy it.
the mask you linked me, the one, yeah, you wanted to say like you can still buy it, doesn't look that bad without the
No,
face
you
paint.
can't. Exactly. Yeah, the one you can buy, it's like unpainted. It's just like a basic mask you can buy in every theater shop. It's like called Walter something, I believe. Yeah, so they decided to not paint it, paint it.
But it
And
looks
yeah,
like a pain.
yeah, it looks like a pain in the, well, buttocks, whatever. And yeah, like the ears as like they use like he used the mask ears, like not his own. It just looks like it's you can see that it's not like
Not a high quality mask, which is like okay, because like when they started out, it's just like, you know, you use what you can get and what you can afford. So like everybody would do,
it
basically.
wasn't made for him, and you can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he also had only one stage outfit, which was this like rope, basically. Um, yes. His debut
Was in
was in
Germany. Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yes.
which Tobias later said that he didn't like.
Because we Germans are difficult. And he's
Exactly.
right.
We are difficult people.
Yeah.
It was
Very
in
difficult to please.
it was in Würzburg. I don't know how to say that in English, so I'm not even going to try.
Wurzburg.
Würzburg.
Wurzburg. I don't
Goodness.
know. I have no idea.
Yeah, so it was
So Papa Emeritus's Primo first gig was in Wurzburg.
Würzburg.
Wurzburg. Good.
It's horrible. um, yeah, it was in 2010. I mean, of course, Ghost has been longer. Like they've been on the scene a little longer than 2010, 2008 to be exact. But the first concert was 2 years later. In in Würzburg, as we said, and well, I don't want to call it he died because he didn't die.
He was just like, you know what, it's time to pass this over to the other guy, which
Exactly.
was Secondo.
Yes.
Secondo.
Which was in
Sorry.
December 2020, yeah, 2012 in Linköping, Sweden. Linköping, I'm so sorry.
I can't. I can't. I know why it is like this in Swedish now, but I just Linköping.
Yeah, I think if there's a letter before the Ö, which is like the O with two dots on top, it's
yeah.
like same with Köttbullar.
It's also like shit.
Köttbullar. So it's Linköping. I don't know.
It's hard.
Yes, we're not Sweden. Like we're from Europe, but Europe isn't a country as many people think it is. It's an actual continent with many, many countries.
Okay.
Yes, so he decided to pass it on to his brother. His brother, Papa Emeritus.
Papa Emeritus II, Secondo.
Goodness.
He was born an original sinner.
Oh, goodness. So yes, Secondo was active during the Infestissumam and the If You Have Ghosts era, which was between 2012. What is going on? 2012 to 2015.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're correct. Yes.
Since Primo passed it on to Secondo, his debut was in December 2012. Also in Linköping. In Sweden.
Wir sind hier. We're in Germany. It's Linköping. So.
Yeah. So apparently it happened that Primo just passed on the mic to Secondo, and Secondo actually sang.
No, keep talking. It's just like pictures in my head. Just like, yeah.
Goodness. And Secondo actually sang Secular Haze for the first time. That is good, I think. Um,
Yeah.
since we weren't around for the Secondo days, we just like we can only
I
read
mean,
things.
we were around, but not
Yes, like
around,
physically we
around.
were around. We were around like physically, but not actually. Oh, you know what? Anyways. Yeah, Secondo, I think he is like the type of he's like the same. He doesn't have the same vibe as Primo. He's described as more of being like a narcissist,
Oh,
asshole kind of person.
that's
I
why
want to
he's
say
sexy.
he is, but only when he's wearing his like
Yes.
his robe, his makeup, his hat.
Yes.
Like
When he's just
I
like,
don't like I don't like the bald papas.
no, no.
I don't like that,
No, yeah, yeah.
especially when he looks like Pitbull. That's not my vibe.
And he's just like under the blanket, just like, oh, hey, where are you? And I'm like, oh, please no. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Nobody
if he's
knows what
wearing
I'm
like,
talking about yet.
but I mean, when he's wearing everything, he's hot. Definitely, I
Yeah.
know that. He's like he has this scary daddy vibe. I think.
I hope the scary daddy vibe comes back
I mean,
eventually.
he's still a daddy. He's not scary though.
Exactly. That reminds me of
Oh my god.
a TikTok a few days ago. Where was it? Like just like what is that trend with like and then Satan or whatever or he's the devil. You know what I mean? Where I was like I was waiting for the devil.
Oh yeah. I remember what you mean.
Yeah, whatever.
No one knows what you mean, but I know.
She knows. So yeah. Um he's dead. Primo, by the way. It's just like I was,
We were talking about. You know what? You go. You fucking go.
I know, but he's dead, and also Secondo is now dead. Now in the future.
You know what? Let me do this facts thing, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Yeah.
Just look pretty, okay, and drink your cider.
Okay.
Yeah, also he was I want to say he was the first papa. He was the first papa with more than one outfit. He had his stage robe, not the same as Primo, but like different colors, more like black and white, the black and white vibe. His mask was now actually made for him.
Mm.
hmm and it looks just so much better, 100% better. And of course, he also had this like Mr. Worldwide Pitbull bald ass head outfit where he's like just wearing this white shirt, and sometimes he's not wearing pants. Mostly he does,
And sometimes his shirt is unbuttoned. What? No. Um.
and he sits on the toilet.
Oh yeah.
People must be so confused, like the ones that don't know Ghost.
Or the ones that may know Secondo. I don't know why I always say Secondo.
And have never seen the ball, like the no makeup Secondo.
Yeah, because
That
it's
must
not
be so
because it
weird.
wasn't on a ghost channel, right?
No,
So
it was in these what was it called? Um
the other one,
yes.
some channel.
Yeah, there's also this music video. He's been in um there was a studio session where he sang Year Zero, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yes. That's that's around. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so he decided to go. Like the basically his end. Also in Linköping in June 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the basic reason for that was just he didn't do his job well enough. He didn't overthrow any churches, any Christian churches.
Not sexy enough.
No, mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
I'm sorry. Um, yes. So that's been that for Primo and Secondo.
Hmm.
Both of them have a daddy. And he's not a daddy. He's a dad.
Oh, but he's your daddy.
People will believe that. Do you know that?
Yeah. I'm gonna make them believe that you think your
For
number one
clarification,
daddy is Nihil.
for clarification,
No
I.
clarification. No,
You
say
know
it.
what? Okay,
No,
let's
do
just
it.
go with that.
No,
Let's just
no,
fucking go with
do.
that.
No, say it.
Great.
Say
Anyways,
it.
yes. Say what? My clarification?
Yeah.
Nihil is my daddy.
He is. The old one, not the young version. Not like back in 69.
What is even going on?
The old one.
Yeah, so well, let's just drop.
See, she, she's getting all nervous.
Yeah, the old guy, like this old man, is just making me so nervous.
Sister. No.
You should probably stop that. Like, I'm getting this right up, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't want me to talk, like,
No,
let's
tell
just-
us about your daddy. Who's your daddy?
Yeah. Anyways, let me just drop some facts on my daddy. And then we get to the more like our opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so he is also called Papa Emeritus, but he's not called like 1 or 2 or 3. He's called Zero. I will say that makes no sense, but we will get to that.
Zero. Emeritus.
He is apparently the father of Primo, Secondo, Terzo, and Copia. Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
He was active during the 7 Inches of Satanic Panic era, which was in 1969. Anyways, he is the first exception to be not played by Tobias.
Sure.
Never was. Neither his young version, and not his old version. That's still around, kind of. I read that the actor for the old one now, he's like, no one knows who he is. There's no name.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow.
Yeah. There's an actor for the younger one. He's known. Yeah, but then the older one, apparently no one knows. I don't know. Good for him.
Is the just like a question? Is like the younger one that we know from Kiss the Go Goat or something from the video is the same one?
Yes,
And Dance Macabre. Okay.
that's the same one.
Mhm.
Yes. So he's like this first character introduced. That's not Tobias. Look wise, the younger one, his makeup is, I don't want to say it's pretty. It's makeup, I guess. I guess it's the same kind of vibe as the older one, as the recent ones.
But then again, it perfectly matches like the time where it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Play. I don't know, because back in the day, it just
Same with their hairstyle.
Yeah.
It looks like Terzo, but like ruffled up and like maybe, Yes. Exactly. So, the older Nihil, he's not like. Stop giving me that look.
Okay.
For anyone who has no idea how the older Nihil looks, just Google it, okay? Don't Google that on don't search on Pinterest for Nihil, because you will get traumatized. Don't look it up on Tumblr or Pinterest. Don't do that. Don't. You don't want to do that. I just did it for a research purpose, basically. Anyway, so yeah, he is not very pretty to look at. He's looking like very old and ripe. And are you okay?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, his makeup. He's also not wearing a mask. It's just the makeup.
Because he's already old and ripe.
Yes, exactly, as I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, his hair's like gotten longer and completely gray, and he's always carrying around this little oxygen tank, basically,
Hmm.
which he takes puffs out of from time to time. We'll get to that too. Yeah, he's also the only Papa to have two white eyes, but I don't think it's the same reason as the Papas now. I think it's just because he's almost fucking blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like an age thing, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
because
what.
he used to have just like one white eye, and now they're like both. So it's just, I always assumed it's just like because he's almost blind. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No other
So,
reason.
but why do the Papas have one white eye then? Just like you,
Because
by the way.
yeah, because you can't get your fucking contact lens in, and now I'm the only one.
Like it's somewhere around
Look at
here. I don't know.
her. She thinks she's like daddy with one contact lens.
I'm
No,
sorry. Don't compare me to Nihil. Are they?
I what
I tried. There they are. I tried.
she tried. I saw it.
I
She
tried. I
tried.
tried my very best. I had them here, but yeah, I'm not made for contact lenses, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, where were we?
You wanted me to say something about the eye, like why Nihil has the
Oh
eye?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, no. Why Primo and Secondo have, and like the other ones, Terzo, Copia.
Well,
Why do
that's
they
the
have a white eye?
thing. Yeah, because Nihil is supposed to be their papa, but I don't know how.
Maybe
Mm.
maybe Tobias was like, you know what? Let's just do that.
Yeah,
It looks cool. I mean, there wasn't a lore or a story in the beginning, so
exactly. So,
maybe
but
just
now if you want to look at it from a lore point of view, just like now that this was, I mean, it wasn't Dance Macabre in the video where sister just like hit him
we'll
in
get
the
we'll,
eye.
we'll, we'll get to that.
Yeah,
We'll
and
get to that.
then Nihil got his no white eye. And
Mm.
now his children have white eyes. Just like that's how it happens.
Yeah, that's what women do. They do shit like that. Don't you
Yeah.
do that from time to time? Maybe you should start doing that.
Yeah, shit.
Um, yeah, so as I said, his debut was in 1969 in, well, with the, like, I want to say Kiss the Go-Goat thing, but it's all very wishy-washy, kind of. We'll also get to
Hmm.
that in a second.
Hmm.
His, like, official debut was in 2017 when Terzo, his other son, Papa number 3, got dragged off the stage.
Hmm.
Should we talk about that a little bit, or should we get to that when we talk about Terzo?
I mean, we already talked about it a little bit in the last episode. So, yeah, he
You know,
got dragged off
let
of stage.
yes, exactly. And then Nihil decided to just pop up on stage and
Be like, oh, I don't know, something in Italian, but something like the Dark Ages are coming.
yeah, the Dark Age was the middle. No, he said. I think he said, "I'm Papa Emeritus I'm Papa Emeritus Zero,"
Yeah, the
and
party
Middle
is
Ages
over.
parties over. The Middle Ages have
But
begun.
didn't he say the Dark Ages? Well, it's the same,
Well, I read
basically.
the and Dark Ages, the Middle Ages,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where's the difference? Um, yes,
Hmm.
yes. His I don't want to say his death. Well, it was. People thought he were dead for some time, right? Like
When?
when he when he actually collapsed on stage, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know like what time span was like between him collapsing on stage and then him
Well, it
basically coming back
March
also as a ghost in the chapters.
March 2020
Hmm.
was when he collapsed on stage
On stage? Yes.
on, on stage in Mexico when
Hmm.
Cardinal Copia became
Pop.
Papa,
Yeah.
Papa number 4. They decided to, they tried to, what was that in English? To
Survive. Resurrect.
resurrect. Yeah, let's go with resurrect him. Didn't work.
Hmm.
Yeah, so Papa Copia became Papa number 4. But I actually wrote that down in April 2022.
Hmm.
He was resurrected
Mm-hmm.
once again. It
Mm-hmm.
worked, and he is now back on the scene as a ghost, at least in the chapters,
Hmm.
but he's also his body is still around. It gets like it's on tour.
Mm.
You'll get to see it on stage.
And luckily not smell it.
Yes. Also, for those of you who don't know, on stage, Nihil is actually played by.
Swiss.
Yes, exactly.
Ba-da-da.
Yes, Swiss gets in the costume for this little miasma saxophone solo for this short amount of time on stage. I didn't know that until a couple of months ago, actually. I didn't care, to be honest, but I do care now.
I
What?
mean, I also never like questioned it, but then it just
No,
like came across it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense.
good to know. Yeah, he's not seen on
And
miasma, like Swiss isn't seen on
now I
miasma,
have a
so
picture with your daddy Nihil and my hand, same frame.
why would you want that though?
Because
Yes, so facts are done. Let's get to the actual interesting stuff.
you want to
If you're
see
still,
it.
oh my god, I will get to see Nihil.
You keep on talking. I don't know where it is.
Yes. So now that now that the facts are done, I will get to the actual opinion juicy stuff. Because while I did, you found it.
No. Oh yes, I
While
did. Sorry.
you know what, let me just take a sip of my beer. You do your thing.
See? Can you? Can
Yes,
you
yes. Oh my
see the needle
goodness,
in my hand? Da da da.
that is horrible.
I know.
Look at him.
It's
Look at his
perfect.
head.
It's like the worst mask ever. Like this mask has must have been like through so much. It's just like
Imagine the smell when he like takes it off. Imagine if he would have come up like right to the
no.
to the front of the
It
stage.
was
Would
close
you have
enough.
touched
Okay,
him?
it was close
Would
enough.
you
I saw
would you have
enough.
touched him?
No, because I was like, you want to touch him more. No, I would have let you touch him.
Oh, that's
I
so
would have
kind of
touched
you.
him. I would have touched him.
Of course, it's Swiss.
Knowing
Why
that
wouldn't you?
Swiss under is under there, I
That
would have
sounds
touched
weird.
him.
Okay, that sounds a little weird to be honest, but well, anyways. Um, yes, so let's get back to the topic. While I did the research for the Papas, I got most of my info from the fan-made Ghost Wiki,
Hmm.
and things don't add up.
No, quick math.
Wow, that no sounded exactly like cardinals.
It's the Cardi
That
baby.
that was weird.
Really? How does Cardi's nose
Where he,
sound?
where he's like, no. Oh,
No.
where does he say? Oh, the one. Wait. Where this nurse is like, oh, those flowers aren't for me, and he's like, no. That's exactly
No.
what it sounded
No.
like.
No.
Yes. So I got on the wiki and
Yeah.
wrote down dates and all of that because we want to get our dates in order.
Yes.
And there were things written. For example, let me just give you a little example. For Primo, I think it was Primo where it like really stood out to me. It is said that Primo was born in the around the 1930s. Okay. And Nihil, his father.
And his father's father.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second too. And Nihil was around for the Satanic Panic era in 1969, and he looks young in that. Like the music video for Kiss the Go Goat, he looks like, I don't know, maybe in his 30s.
Yeah, because like
Max?
in this comment that you posted, it just like said around 20s. I'm like,
Oh yeah, the comment.
20s
Yeah,
would be a little too young. Maybe early
yes.
30s.
Yes,
Kind
there was this Reddit thread, and this user called Grouden23, he wrote a little bit about the dates, and yeah, he said blah blah blah. Young Nihil, he looked to be very young. I'd say around 20s. Yeah, I think that's around, maybe I think that's correct. Like that's at 20 30s. So when he did that in 1969, and he was 20 to 30 years old, how on earth
How can Primo
This-
be born in 1930?
Yes, that makes just absolutely no fucking sense.
No.
Even when you say like maybe Nihil had him in his teenage years, that would still wouldn't make sense.
No.
So is that
No.
who said that? I think it was my friend Jillian too.
Hmm.
Like somebody mentioned that that maybe it's just because I could have sworn it was her. Like maybe it's because the lore was added later that they just like the wiki authors maybe just they put that also no there's no source for the 1930 thing.
Yeah, it's just like an assumption. But
Yeah.
let's
Which
say
kind of makes sense. Like
he
Primo
was
looks
really
very
old. And
Yes.
he was always supposed to be really old, but then again,
Yeah.
Nihil is supposed to be older because in
Yeah, I
that
think
one
he's around like
chapter,
over 100 years old at least.
yeah, because was it the second? No, the third chapter when they went and
Second chapter. 100%.
okay, no, wait,
No, it was 100% where they introduced Cardi and
yeah, but like
then
then at the end of the Cardi introduction, they said just like, oh yeah, we have to go talk to your brothers, and wasn't like then the next chapter the one where we actually saw what happened.
Yeah, you're correct.
That so second, third, in the beginning of the chapters.
Let's just explain what happened, yeah.
Hmm?
Let's just maybe explain what happened.
Yeah, so
other
they
Sister and Nihil, they
killed them.
they didn't no they didn't. It was a nameless school. Yes,
Yeah.
they were like sitting around the table. So Primo, Secondo, and Terzo, sitting around this table playing Uno, I believe it was like a card game. And then suddenly there was this nameless school with this little syringe, and he put that into the neck, and
Of Terzo.
basically no, you saw.
Did we also see the other ones? I mean, yeah, it was like later on clear that the other ones were also killed, but also killed in quotes.
Which puppet was visible for that? Was that Terzo?
Yeah, the ugly one.
Yeah, the
Without
ugly. Yeah. Without the makeup on, he's like so fucking
ugly. Secondo all the way. Even like
Yes.
Primo over Terzo without makeup. Seriously though, wow.
But Terzo with makeup, absolutely
Ooh,
supremacy.
yes. And then,
Yeah.
but above all, Cardinal. Cardinal, I said what I said. But yeah, so they killed them. And in this chapter, like, Nihil is old. Like, Nihil is the daddy of all those three. It's sad. It's like, we have to, or what does she say? Like, your sons or whatever.
Yeah, your sons like let's tell your sons and that
Yeah.
they're going to be in the spotlight again.
Yeah. So
And by that they meant that they will kill them, preparate them, and put them in glass coffins and actually show them at the live shows for all the
for a lot of
VIPs.
money that I want to have to fly there and watch them.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, like for those who live in the US, you can't see them at the European shows. That's not a thing. Those tickets aren't available here.
Sadly.
Yeah, maybe it's like maybe Europe is like very weird about sending dolls in glass coffins.
But it's just like a doll. Yeah, but I really think it's just like for that reason, because it would be a pain in the ass to just like ship them over there. But then again, like, why not just make a second set and not tell anyone?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're Sweden based, so
exactly.
it would make sense.
Yeah,
I'm getting
just
hot.
an idea.
Like, now that we're talking about Neil, I'm getting a little hot, to be honest.
Oh, Neil. No, but yeah. So again, like,
my eyes are 50% smaller now. Great. So look.
even though it's not official that Primo was born in around 1930, though he looks like it, it just doesn't really add up with Nihil being his dad as well. Or also like Secondo is also not really that young, to be honest. Or no, wait. Was it like that Terzo and Cardinal are like 3 months apart, but also
Terzo
like
and Secondo.
Secondo?
Secondo and Terzo are 3 months apart.
But wasn't also like Cardinal almost the same age?
Yes, there was something like that. Oh wow.
Nihil was just like really active in those years.
Yeah, that's another thing. Who is the mom of Primo, Secondo, and Terzo?
Yeah. Because we know
It,
basically like
yeah, we know who Copia's mom is. Let's be fucking honest, it's sister.
yeah. If you didn't
We'll
know,
get
it's sister.
yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
No, we have to say apparently because it's not proved. Yeah, and nothing ever gets mentioned about the other moms, the other mom, whatever you want to say it.
So yeah, this just doesn't add up, and I do have theories about it, but I'm not sure if this is just like the episode to dive into that, because this is gonna open a huge
Pandora's box, basically.
a huge barrel full of just like whoa, 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 and this and that, and and maybe and here and then it's macabre, and then oh my god, and what if? So let's just say, yeah, most likely it's just like, you know what, we started out with this old ass looking Primo. If they would have known back in the day when they started that it would get to this point where Tobias had to come up with Tobias. Let's stop that nonsense. That Tobias had to come up with like a story, basically. Then maybe Primo would have been younger to begin with, so that it would make
probably.
sense.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just like, as Jillian said, it just like got kind of like mixed up in the creating of the lore, and it's just like that. Just like something to not think too much about it.
Yeah, no, I would agree.
There's a theory. Like, I have something in mind where I will overthink this. Just be prepared.
I'm very ready for that.
Not now.
Another thing about Nihil, which I can't wrap my head around, is he called himself Papa Emeritus Zero, which makes no sense again, because in chapter 2, where he talks with sister because he's like very approving of Cardinal becoming Papa, he just says, yeah, he's not part of the, like, Cardinal is not part of the bloodline. He's not not a legitimate heir, basically. Because his father, like Nihil's father, he was father already, and his father was father, and his father's father was, and his father's father was Papa.
Yeah.
So why is he Papa Zero if his father was already Papa and his father's father was Papa? What about them?
Exactly. First of all, that, and then how this random guy that showed up at a party in Transylvania or whatever.
Yeah, that's another thing.
in the Dance Macabre music video, it's just like this random dude showed up, and sister was just like, "Ooh, hi, how are ya?" And and they danced, and then this ritual happened, and the goat showed up, and then she just like face painted him and knocked him in the eye, and he had a right eye, and he was Nihil.
Yeah, that's like another thing. Like, I don't get that. Why would she make him Papa? She's not part of the family.
No, but I have theories, which I don't know.
I've read a couple of things too in the last couple of days, and also our friend Renee. She
Hi, Renee.
shout out to Renee. Hi. She also researched some stuff in the last couple of days for us. Thank you for that. I personally don't get why. I mean, sure, she's now head of the clergy, and she obviously is like running this whole thing from the background, I believe. And
she pulls the strings.
Yes, like they're all marionettes. So But I still don't get why she made him Papa, because he was supposed to be Papa anyways.
Huh.
And I mean, like in the dance, is it Dance Macabre or Dance Macabre?
I don't know. I thought I looked it up
Dance
and heard
Macabre.
macabre, but
You
Danes
know what?
macabre.
You can say Dance Macabre. I will say Dance Macabre because
Danes macabre. The
Dance Macabre.
macabre tones. C'est macabre tones.
Yeah, like in this video, for those of you who don't know, it's basically a huge party in this gorgeous house, in this mansion. And
If you've seen Rocky Horror Picture Show, it's just like this scene where they just show up at the door and then it's like this party inside. That's basically the whole vibe.
yes, exactly. Like the sister, the young sister Imperator is already there. She's there.
Yeah, no,
She's
I
in
was just like thinking if there's somebody in just like, a corset. No?
Are
Okay.
you okay? What is
I was
you
just
know what?
why? Just like Rocky Horror Picture Show, just like no?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Mm.
So Nihil and his young Nihil, which is like kind of hot, to be honest, without makeup.
Yeah.
Better than the old one,
Smash.
I mean. Yeah, absolutely. He shows up with his friend and they walk into this house. This party's going on. People are just like dancing and shit. And he is out of his mind, blown away by Sister, which she's so pretty in
Yes.
her like tight, I think leathery latex outfit. And he seems genuinely very, very out of his mind, blown away. But Sister, like, she seems like she was more, it was calculated.
Yeah.
Well, that's the vibe I'm getting from that,
Yeah.
because all throughout the video they just like get closer to each other. People are dancing around them, and then almost at the very end they finally kiss, and all the dancers and all the the people that are at the party, they just go around them, and once they like get away, his makeup is on, and sister paints on some on his eye or something. Why? Why is that happening?
Why is there a goat in the background?
Yeah, I mean, I
Like
think that's
a
supposed
guy
to be
with
like this. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be like show the satanic side, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like Satan is there suddenly. Ooh,
What?
like Satan
Oh
just
yeah. Oh
entered.
yeah.
Entered.
I don't know. Should I say it? Like, I'm gonna say one thing about where my theory leads me, like regarding Sister and everything. I think she has powers.
Like supernatural powers.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes,
Yes.
queen.
Yes. She has powers. Mm. And she uses them on Nihil or whoever would have come that way. But then again, like maybe what
Oh.
we didn't see in the beginning of the video because it's just sudden, what if she made them come there? So whatever. What I do think it was just like a planned ritual, and she has some kind of
Yeah,
powers.
but he was supposed to be Papa anyways, since his father was Papa already.
Yeah, that's what he says later. But what if she has powers and now he thinks he is part of a long, long bloodline? Maybe he is part of a long bloodline, but the blood that now runs in him is just like demonic, satanic, whatever, otherworldly blood that she magically.
Do you think Nihil is just stupid? Basically, just old and senile.
What if the guy that came into this party and then was like Nihil is just like a vessel for whatever spirit, for the goat? Oh my god. Did we see the goat after the...
I'm just confused at that point.
Did you see the Netflix Sabrina version?
You know what? People have
No,
been telling me about that. I have yet to see it.
no, okay, but there's also like this goat figure that's supposed to be Satan. Or don't come at me if I get it wrong, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I got the feeling, I can't really describe it without like just researching everything, and I do not have the brain capacity for that at the time. Also the time. But I have a feeling that this is just like, I don't know, that they use this body for whatever might possess him, or maybe just like melt together with him. Because later on he has like visions of him just like being the young Papa with this young makeup, which never happened. If this video, like the music video, is also part of the lore, which I assume it is. So there's something in his, I don't know. That's my direction with regards of like Sister and Nihil, and just like, I don't know.
You know what? That makes sense. I've never thought about it that way.
But I told you so many times. No, I'm kidding.
No, like yeah, but not like
No, I
like
know.
that. I mean, it could make sense that all his memories are just, well, basically bullshit.
Maybe, or maybe like, yeah, but
But because I mean, he gets like these visions he gets at his
Hmm.
old age. There are
Yeah.
never any visions when he's younger.
Where we're also like, maybe there's something in this
On the oxygen tank.
in the oxygen tank, and that's why oh my god,
Like
that's,
when we
this
were
is
watching
getting really deep. But just like when
when we were watching the chapters, almost every time after, like every time he took a puff out of these oxygen mask thing, almost every time after that he got these visions.
yeah.
So maybe it's not just oxygen, but I don't know.
And this one time where Cardinal is just like, this one scene where everybody's like, ha ha ha, how funny, he sees his twins, and just like, they're like, red rum, and he's like, there has to be a gas leak. What if there
The
is a
whole
gas leak,
yeah.
and that's why he now also has those visions?
But he's the only one like affected. He would be the only one affected by this gas leak.
Yeah. What? Cardinal would be the only one? No, what? Who?
Oh, Nihil.
Yeah, but yeah, huh? But maybe there was really a gas leak, and I have no idea. Whatever. That's the sister theory in one sentence. No, but that's just like a direction where I was like, yeah, maybe.
Also, if you thought that we would get to a point,
No.
that's not going to happen. In any video, there will be no conclusion.
Yeah, because we don't have one.
Yes, exactly.
It's just like wild assumptions.
Maybe people just don't know. Like there won't be a conclusion to anything that we're saying because it's yet to be explained.
Like even things that happen in the chapter, we can't just say like that's a fact because it's just so much is up for interpretation. It's just like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can just watch and be like, huh, funny.
Yeah,
and
you can just watch it for entertainment, which is fine.
Yeah, but you could also be like, huh, why?
That's us. Why would you do that? That's us. We have way too much
pause
time.
Like videos where sister is just like looking in the back mirror of her car and just like before she decides to drive down that cliff.
Yeah.
It's not like there was an accident. She decided to do that. And before that, she looked into her like rear mirror. Is it that called? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was like pausing and zooming in and like, does she see something in the reflection? Or is there something in her sunglasses? No.
Yeah,
I didn't see anything.
We'll also get to that. We'll get to that.
Just like chapter. That's how we watched the chapters. And we're pretty sure we still missed a lot.
Like, yes, 100%.
I don't even want to say it. I'm not going to say it.
You know what? I know that you're not okay, so I'm not going to ask again.
No, I know what we missed multiple times in the chapters.
Oh my
that we almost asked all of you. No.
Okay, you know what? No, we're real. I'm going to say it. We've been in the fandom for, like, she's been in the fandom for over a year. For me, it will be a year in, not?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it will be a year in August. And I think I can say we're in it. In it.
Especially since we met each other in almost, like, I don't know, like, when was it like that we really started like then messaging us on WhatsApp? Just like a week after, maybe?
Yeah, a week after we met at the concert, actually, I think.
Yeah.
And we like simultaneously, we were in it before we met each other. Like, I think you could say we know things, I want to say.
Not everything, because like nobody just
No,
can
of
know
course
everything,
not.
but
Of course not. Like the things that you should know when you're really in the fandom, I think we knew, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I can say Lizzie's favorite ghost character is Cardinal.
Baby,
there's like a deep rooted love for Cardi. And that's so fucking embarrassing, I swear to God.
When we were researching, we were like, oh yeah, so Primo, Secondo, Terzo, oh yeah, that's like, at first we thought, like you said before, that those were fan-made names. But they're not, because they were like written on the stage backdrop.
Yeah, it's basically 1, 2, 3. That's what they mean.
And we were like, well, first of all, like a few weeks ago, we were like, oh yeah, what does copia mean? Oh, whatever, yeah, copy, blah 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 blah.
There's like on the internet, there's meanings for the name copia.
Yeah.
And we were like, you know what? Where's the name copia coming from? And we started researching it. I asked my friend again, Jillian. She's like the best
Calling
source.
out Jillian. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. She's the best source I have. And she knows shit. Whenever I say, you know where this picture is coming from, like 2 minutes later, she will send it to me. And so I asked her,
Crazy.
and even, I'm sorry for calling you out now, girl, but even she was like, oh, I have no idea where copia is coming from. So we started like researching, like there were Reddit
because
threads.
We were like, is it an official name, or is it just like also fan-made? Fan-made.
Because we never saw the word copia on anything. And we were like on the Ghost website. We searched everything. We were watching like interviews, Tobias interviews, hours on end, just
to find him say
the word
copia. Or
we were so confused because we couldn't find anything. And then, was it yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah,
I think it was yesterday. Jillian sends me this, it was a reel over Instagram. And I was angry with myself. I was angry with Lizzie. I was angry with the fucking world because we missed the biggest point. We were watching the chapters for hours together.
Especially this one, because this is one of our favorites. Like,
yes, the second chapter. The second chapter starts with Cardinal entering the ministry. Black screen. Chapter 2. Cardinal fucking copia.
Exactly.
How did we miss that?
Because we were always like, it reads like not chapter 2, but chapter JJ.
Never know something. JJ.
And we were always like, JJ, and just completely read over Cardinal copia. I mean, just like, read it, but not like memorize it.
But you know what? I think we're overthinking absolutely everything. I think that's what happened because we like, you know what?
Give me a fucking second. No, wait. You keep talking. I'm just gonna get a vinyl. Wait.
Okay. Anyways, by the way, after that, we also found an interview where Tobias is mentioning the words Cardinal copia. So but that was after the chapter. And yes, show us your prequel vinyl.
Prequel.
Is it prequel or prequel?
I don't know. Like, I heard people say prequel, like I said in the beginning, but then I heard Tobias say prequel, and now I'm just like prequel. I swear to God, if I looked at this like thoroughly, right? Oh, look at the.
If it says cornucopia
I
on there,
swear to
I'm going to
God.
freak out.
Yeah, look at
It's so
it.
pretty.
Oh my God, it's so small. It's so small.
Her old eyes are not the best.
I can't read that right now. I do have. This one doesn't have a booklet. Where's my avalanche?
Doesn't say anything on the back. Like there's so much text on the back from the Pricker one.
Oh, I think it's the lyrics. Yeah.
Oh.
Does my avalanche say something?
I mean, if it would have been on one of the others, we probably would have heard about it.
Yeah, but like especially now, like since yesterday, we
Like we were our
Wait.
minds were blown. We were talking about this whole copia thing not being mentioned or anything, and then it was on the stay vinyl. It was so
but
weird.
then again, just like just for clarification, because I don't remember the order of the things.
In general.
Yeah, old. No.
By the way, how long is this episode?
1 hour and 16 minutes.
Goodness. Okay.
That's good. That's what the people want.
You sure?
No, I don't know. No, wait. Songs. Oh my God! It's written in this horrible font.
The one that we decided to use.
Yes. But yeah. So just a question. Like yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, you sent me the TikTok or whatever it was, like of it saying cornucopia on the stay
Mm.
thing
Mm.
before we had the thing. Just like, oh no?
No.
Okay, good,
Where
because
was-
that would have been like,
You know what? I think the reel that Jillian sent me that was the day before yesterday. I think that was on Wednesday actually.
but I remember.
I'm pretty sure it was on Wednesday, and the stay one came out yesterday.
But I remember.
Yeah, it was. You know what? Let me check that real quick.
I remember watching it at work.
Let
In
me
my
just
break.
check.
No, kidding. I thought I saw it while I was at work.
She sent me that one.
However,
Thursday. It was Thursday.
See? So did we acknowledge the official name of cornucopia, or like cornucopia being official, when we saw that it was written on the vinyl? Or were we just like, there it is, when we saw the chapter?
I'm just so fucking confused.
I don't know. Oh, credits. Oh my God, Jesus. Oh, I love that they just like put no lyrics to Miasma. Credits. Produce. I don't care. Oh my God.
What? If it says cornucopia on there, no. I swear to God, if it says cornucopia on there, no, it's not. It is not.
It does fucking say cornucopia.
You had it at home, and you didn't look at it.
Ghost. Cornucopia, Papa Nihil, and a group of nameless schools.
So why was it such a big deal on the stay one? When did this one came out? Prequel was
to 18. Oh my God. Yeah, 218. My favorite, by the way. Because
I'm so mad right now.
the thing is, like, I didn't think about looking for
Yeah, apparently not.
No, because like on
Obviously.
Impera, I remember that I told you that it's funny that it still doesn't say to be us, but just like whatever, not a nameless school, but something else. Should I? No, I'm not gonna look that up. But I think that's why I never thought about like looking at. I don't know. Just now I was like, wait, if it says. I think the name is official.
Good end to this episode. Just me being fucking mad. You showing your vinyl.
It's a US import. I got it as an US import because I wanted the avalanche.
Because you have too much money. Let's say it like that.
It's just like 48 euros. It's not even that. It was just like it took time. Because I wanted this one. I just wanted, it's a sin and avalanche. Avalanche, as I say. And I think...
You should make including like the German word of the week to this episode.
Should we make that a category?
Should we make that?
Yeah.
Like at the end of every episode? I think that would be cool.
Like an English word that I pronounce in a really weird German Bavarian way, or just like an actual German word?
An actual German. Like we could like choose a German word, and then you could say it in like your Bavarian dialect.
So that's a category.
I do have a dialect too, but it's not as thick as Lizzie's.
Should I announce the category?
Please do that.
Wait, I need my color back. No, that's not it. That's it. Category German word of the week.
We don't have a word.
It's not prequel because
it's not prequel. Let's do something cool.
Cardinal. Cardinal.
No, that's too similar. That's too similar.
Geist.
Geist? Okay,
Geist?
yeah, that's just Geist.
Geist.
So Geist is the German word for ghost.
Geist.
Well done. Well
Geist.
done. Yes. Geist.
There's no Bavarian version. Geist. A geist.
Geist.
The ghost. The ghost. The prequel ghost.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think we should maybe come to an end. We talked a lot already. Of course you. Oh no, you can. Like, if you have any theories on Nihil, on all the dates, on why sister is doing the things she does, why Nihil is having these flashbacks that like didn't happen.
And why
everything
we are so stupid and can't.
Why we are just so stupid. Just if you have any opinions on that, if you have any theories, just shoot us a message again. On Instagram, like I think that's the easiest way.
Email. Prequel.
Yes.
Email.
Yes. I'm not sure if our email is on Instagram. If it's not, it's I'm sorry what ghost@gmail.com.
All like just no.
No, like just
hyphens,
lowercase.
No, everything just like lowercase.
Yes. So we are looking very forward to some more messages.
Yes.
I always get very excited when like the little pop-up is there.
Yeah, and we just realized that it's just like not that good to use the same Instagram account on like two devices because
I'm always afraid to like things that I shouldn't like with the official.
Well, first of all that, and also like last time you were like, "Oh, we got a message." I'm like, "Did we?"
Yeah.
So like we have to make sure to tell the other person like that there was a message, or I don't know.
Yes.
So I commented last time, and I was like, "Oh yeah, the big accounts with like multiple users, they just like put in brackets who it was written from." And I was like,
with 80 followers, which is so fucking cool.
No, but yes,
it is.
But it is mind blowing, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Everything, just like I don't know, like yes. So just saying that. I don't know if we will continue to do that, but I try to remember that if I interact with some of you or
that we put our name in like brackets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So again, if you want to send us something, just message us.
Yeah. So far, I haven't responded to any messages. It was all her.
I did.
Her.
Yes.
Yeah. But I read them and it was like, you better tell them No kidding. You better.
Yeah. So if you're still listening, good for you.
You did it! Yay! Here's a free Nihil impression. Sister. No?
Stop it. You actually sound like him. Fucking stop that, okay? I cannot. Listen, that there's like Cardi's voice and Nihil's voice coming out of the same body is not okay.
Maybe I am. No, maybe I am the same person. No, I'm not.
Stop it, okay?
No, wait. I was about to say something really weird and I'm not gonna. No. Maybe.
You want to say it, right?
I forgot.
If it's like very bad, you can cut it out.
I can beep it. Just like beep.
Okay.
No.
We will end this here.
Yeah, and it's not Cardinal and Nihil within me.
Okay, we have to stop here. Otherwise, it's going to get very inappropriate.
No kidding.
Anyways, so, oh, goodness.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's all I can do. Just like, sister.
Anyways, thank you for listening to us, and we will be back next Sunday, 100%. Unless one of us dies or something, I guess.
He's not ready. Whatever.
Thank you for listening, and
Thank you.
shoot us a message on Instagram. Bye.
Ooh. Sister.